Say, for example, if a child is very adamant, and if you keep giving in to the child learns that by being adamant I can get things done. But that will not happen in the school. That will not happen with the classmates. That will not happen with the world. So that forms the breeding ground for disappointments and frustrations. If a child shows emotional vulnerability towards certain people or certain behavior, immediately parents try to protect it. That's why we advise against overprotective parents, because you need to expose the child to various circumstances, to various people. Some people will be rude, some people will be sweet, some people will be matter of fact. By protecting the child, we are preventing the child's growth, we are preventing the child's maturity. Nowadays, we see that even college going kids expect their parents, mother particularly, to do things for them. That's very sad, because they have not learned to do what they are supposed to be doing. So, to answer that question, a lot depends on how they manage their emotions in their early childhood, how parents guide them to channelize their emotions, face disappointments, face frustrations, not prevent the child from experiencing negative emotions. The child has to be taught how to deal with frustration. For example, earlier days they used to gather together and play common games. Invariably, one child will lose, another child will win, but the child who lost will know that tomorrow I'll win because last week I won. So there is no great emotional reaction to losing or winning. But present day children play on computers, computer games. The moment they are like losing, they switch off the computer and reboot it again, so that they need not face the embarrassment of loss. So if you are going to insulate yourself from realities, then when realities dawns, then you will face lots of problems, and parents will have no clue how to manage the child's emotional reactions when the child grows up. So very important that the child is given due exposure. Take for example anxiety. All of us experience certain amount of anxiety when a child has to go to school on a Monday morning after 2 days of holidays. Child has little anxiety, has a preference not to go, but still will go because parents are compelling. But there are children who will have overwhelming anxiety, which will make them have severe stomach ache or headache, and they will on that basis not go to school. So emotions and body are very closely linked. Many children's abdominal pain or headache are more psychosomatic than physical. Similarly, mental health. If a child has not studied well, their confidence level to face an exam will be very low. Confidence is not something you can directly raise. It can be raised if the child has studied well. If the child has not studied well, obviously the child will have very poor confidence. If the child has poor confidence, then closer to the exams will develop very severe anxiety, unmanageable anxiety. So that's how it affects mental health. So emotions can affect both your health, physical health, as well as mental health.